Hello, welcome back to another episode of D54. Back with Kathy from Cinemondo, back to talk about
Hello.
more Mammootty. Welcome back, Kathy.
Always, let's talk about Mammootty, shall we?
Yeah, we're reacting to the trailer for Dominic and the Lady's Purse. A nice, clean English name for us non-Malayalis to say very clearly without getting any complaints or anybody cringing. So, that's always good. But we say
and us not having to practice how to say it and getting wrong anyway, which we do practice, you guys. We are trying.
We do try. But this one we didn't have to try too much in this one.
No, we did not.
We saw the teaser for this a while ago. So and it didn't give us too much details, but it gave us the vibe of the movie, what it's going to be about, and looked like at that time it looked like it was going to be something like Agatha Christie novel, Glass Onion. What is the other one? With Daniel Craig, Knives Out. Like they're the recent ones I come to mind.
Exactly.
But this is a pretty fun genre. Like I find those movies to be fun if they're done right. They're a little bit exposition heavy, I feel. So let's see what they do in this movie. Mammootty as a lead. Very exciting to see him play a lead character in this role.
Yeah, I love the idea of him in like kind of just a crowd pleasing kind of mystery movie. I think this is gonna be really fun.
I think the first one showed us it had some comedy. Like it had hints of like it felt a bit lighthearted. And those movies that I mentioned before were also not super serious movies. They did have a lot of sort of, I guess laughter and jovial moments. So
they were kind of over the top. The characters are very quirky and odd,
Yeah. Right. Let's get into this and we can discuss it more.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Welcome to Dominic Detective Agency.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Dance Bharatanatyam, classical dance.
Yes. That's fun.
Get ready for your first case with us.
How do you do this, sir?
Observation, concentration.
Nice.
A lot of English in this.
Hello, Mr. Dominic. Address കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടില്ല. സിറ്റിയിൽ മുഴുവൻ ഡിറ്റക്ടീവ്സിന്റെ പോസ്റ്റർ.
എനിക്ക് ഇന്ന് ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ ഒന്ന് ഒരു പേഴ്സ് കിട്ടിയടാ. അത് ആരുടെയാണെന്ന് നീ ഒന്ന് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാമോ?
It is too simple a case for me.
സർവീസിലായിരുന്നപ്പോഴേ കൈക്കൂലി മേടിക്കാതെ ഒരു മുട്ടുസൂചി പോലും ഇങ്ങനെ അനക്കത്തില്ലായിരുന്നു.
Now I am sure that I'm on the right track.
Speaking a lot of English.
ഞങ്ങൾ അവസാനമായി എടുത്ത ഫോട്ടോ ആ ഡിസംബറിൽ
ഒരു മിസ്സിംഗ് പേഴ്സണൽ തുടങ്ങിയത്. ഇപ്പോഴേ പാൻ മിസ്സിംഗ് കേസ് 2 എണ്ണമായി. ഇനി മർഡർ വല്ലതും വരാനുണ്ട്.
Getting serious now.
ആ കേസ് അന്വേഷിക്കുന്ന പോലീസുകാരൻ തന്നെയാണ് മർഡർ ചെയ്തത്.
Don't spoil the movie for us.
നീ എന്താ ചെയ്യാൻ പോണേ?
It's funny.
Now I don't have a choice.
There you go. January 23rd.
Oh my God.
ഒരു തുമ്പ് കിട്ടിയാൽ തുമ്പ് വരെ പോകും.
That was so fun. All right.
Well, coming out pretty soon. It's actually it's almost 2 weeks. So this is actually a decent amount of time compared to a lot of other movies we've seen recently. I think we had some that have just been like coming out on the weekend and like, okay, well, all right. Well,
it's like, it's coming out in 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of fun.
Mammootty is always fun to watch. Like he as always, even when it's just something like he dominates every scene. He not only is he huge, but he just he has the star power.
He just looks really young. I don't know. He's kept himself pretty well. Like in terms of like not just like his face, and obviously he has a youngish looking face and makeup and all that helps, obviously. But his like actual physique and everything like that. It's he's kept in good shape. Like he's dedicated to the craft. He's not sort of slouching. And it's fun to see him in this role. I liked it. This was as expected. Comedy, thrills, laughter, jokes. But it's fun to see Mammootty in this role. Like the ones I mentioned again, with the Knives Out and Daniel Craig plays this very like eccentric, like detective. I guess he's channeling a little bit of that too in this. Not extent. He went like, off the wall. So this is a bit more contained than that.
I love the idea. I have a detective agency, just flyers all over town.
Odd.
In case you need something like a missing purse or just so I can see why he was a little offended when he got, I found this purse. Who does it belong to? I'm not doing it.
Yeah. That was very funny.
I'm sure it gets juicier. I'm sure that purse leads to some shenanigans.
It got serious. It got serious towards the second half of that trailer, and there was a bit of action too. So Mammootty showing off his action skills as he likes to do. So, yeah, like I don't know. This is also by a debut director in the Malayalam film industry. So it's a little bit different. It's not he's directed a lot of movies in the Tamil film industry, and he's acted a lot in the Malayalam film industry. But now he's directing for the first time in the Malayalam film industry. So that's very exciting. And then we also have, I think it's Suresh Gopi's son is in this movie, the other character that we saw.
Ooh.
I feel like I've seen him in something recently. Was he Manyumu Boys or something?
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in something recently, which is cool. So, that's the son of a legend. So I'm interested to see what other characters. We had another actress as well in the movie, but I don't know. There's no cast or anything like that I can find on Google for this movie yet. So I don't want to rely on IMDb because it'll probably tell me
all the
wrong details.
No.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it does look really fun.
It does.
And it's whenever you take like a concept like this, which feels very Western, and you put this kind of spin on it, it always gives you something kind of unique and unexpected. So I like you were saying there were some great locations. You're like, oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Looking, beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a new way of seeing because usually it's very Victorian and some big mansion and it's kind of that. Like this is just so fresh. Yep. So I think this is a fun way to do it. Yeah, I
mean, luckily in Kerala you have like the advantage of so many beautiful spots just around where you are. Like, I mean, I think the one that just in that wilderness, that rainforest, or wherever there was with the hut, that looked beautiful. But yeah, speaking of Western concept, like a lot of English. I didn't expect that much English to be spoken throughout this trailer. Like, I think Mammootty spoke most of his lines in English. Is that just to maybe as part of his character? Like he's trying to, appease to a higher crowd or something, or like a different crowd or something like that. An international crowd, perhaps. Maybe there's some history where he used to work. I don't know. A lot of questions.
Yeah, we have questions. We need a detective. Bring us a detective. I always think it's interesting too. Like you said, the director's an actor. I always think it's interesting a director who used to act, like he can bring extra insight into getting performances out of people. So I always feel like that's always a good match because they'll be caring about how the actors look and how, what their character means and they understand how important it is. So I feel like you get a little extra, juice to your performance when you have a director like that because they understand it. So that's always why when I hear that, I'm like, oh, he used to be an actor. Okay, this could be cool.
I think he's still an actor. I think he's still acting. It's just he also is directing this one. So he's
director. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if he's acting in this. Maybe he has a small cameo role, but in the Malayalam film industry, it seems like it's pretty common to have directors play. We obviously know Basil Joseph, like he's prolific actor and director now at this point. But we had, I think, George had a movie last year too, which was his debut. His debut directing. He debuted a movie as well last year as a director. So, he's also moved into that as well. Mohanlal obviously had one, which I think has not worked out as well as he thought it would in Barros. So that's a different story.
Yeah,
but it's always interesting to see what kind of insights they have, what unique perspectives they have. So
it is.
Yeah, this is a different sort of I'm really hoping for the best for this. Hoping for the best for this.
I've seen some of his movies. I'm looking at now. So I've seen, Leo and I guess Hit
that's
List.
Right. Yeah. Yep, he's in a few Tamil movies. I think the movie I remember him most from is the movie Trance with Fahad. Where he's playing a villain in that one. I believe so. Yeah, he's actually, as I said, he's acted quite a bit. He's
he's kind of a big guy. I recognize him. Huh? Interesting. Yeah. I don't blame him. They should try and do some directing. Why not?
Yep. Definitely. Very excited about this. About this. Hoping it comes to cinema here. I'm not going to get my hopes up. As of late, it looks like at least Melbourne, Australia is taking a cautious approach. Rifle Club took ages to come to Australia, and then I don't think Identity, the Tavina Thomas movie, even came here.
No, it's not here.
Yeah,
in LA.
So with Mammootty movies, it's always hit and miss. Like they seem to sometimes they'll put it like on the same day. Sometimes they'll put it like, I feel like if you put it like a couple weeks later, the momentum is lost so much. Because right now we just saw the trailer, we just saw the teaser before that. We're in the mood to watch it. If they don't hit when the iron's hot, it's like, okay, now I have to sort of make sure no one spoils it for me, and then go in with, So I really hope that if they do put it out, please put it out on the same day. like it makes a big difference. Like
Yeah.
it really does.
It does. And there is an energy to seeing it like opening weekend, and then your friends all see it. And even if you have to wait a week, it's that opening couple weeks where there's just everybody wants to see it and everyone's talking about it. So and there is, I mean, box office drops precipitously every week as it goes by after opening. So it's not just us saying that, it's a thing.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope this would be a fun movie to watch with friends, fun movie to watch with an audience, I think, because there'll be laughs, there'll be a good environment, you'll have a good time, and you walk out.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, let's have a few laughs. It'll be great. All right. Our fingers crossed we get this movie.
Definitely. Well, everyone listening, please make sure to go to Cinemundo, subscribe to Kathy Cinemundo. You'll see me. You'll see a lot of reviews, reactions that we tend to do. So you have a good time. All right, guys. Thanks again.
All right. Bye.